Hello, my name is Dan, and welcome to my channel. Lately, I've been wondering how is it that American Airlines, the largest airline in the United States, has a huge market share of the traffic into Latin America from the US? Just look at all the destinations they got in the area. They fly or have flown to most countries in Latin America at some point. It's fairly obvious once you begin comparing it to other airlines like United or Delta Airlines. And I'm not even including alliances and joint ventures. But why does American dominate the area to such big extent? Well, the short answer is Miami. Just look at their location with their close proximity to South America and the Caribbean. The long answer, well, here it comes. By looking at Miami's close proximity to South America, it's pretty clear whoever dominates Miami basically dominates the US to Latin America market. Previously, it was Eastern Airlines that dominated Miami with a bunch of routes to the Caribbean and parts of South America. Pan Am also had a pretty big presence in the area. They flew further south as far as Argentina, while Eastern would mainly stick to shorter haul markets. Braniff International too had a big network to Latin America, while at the same time, the three were facing competition from Air Florida, a low-cost airline. It was at a time when American barely had more than a few flights into the airport. It was a very competitive market that was pretty hard to get into at the time. In the early 80s, then Eastern took Braniff's routes before Braniff collapsed in 1982. Air Florida also collapsed 2 years later. Then in the 90s, Eastern and Pan Am both collapsed. So American, lacking competition, took the opportunity to aggressively add a bunch of flights out of Miami. So without the collapse of these airlines, American basically would have never been able to conquer Miami and the markets they currently operate. If you take away their Miami hub, then they're not really that big in Latin America. American flies to a total of 65 airports in Latin America from Miami, including 5 in Mexico, 10 in Central America, 33 in the Caribbean, and 17 in South America. That's some pretty impressive big coverage in the area. Now, American doesn't just fly into Latin America from Miami. American also flies from their other hubs such as DFW, Phoenix, Philadelphia, etc., as well as a couple of spokes into tourist destinations. DFW is the main Mexico hub with 26 destinations in the country, but also they have a total of 24 destinations in the rest of Latin America. It works pretty well as a hub from South America and Central America into the western United States. Then there's Phoenix, which has 12 destinations in Mexico and one in Costa Rica. They're not that many, but it works quite well for traffic between Mexico and the western United States. New York JFK had routes into the Caribbean, but recently added a few destinations in South America, bringing the total to 20 routes. Charlotte has 31 destinations, while the rest of their hubs mainly have routes into the Caribbean and tourist destinations in Mexico. It's pretty clear American already has a huge advantage into most Latin American countries, but in the not so far future, I'm pretty sure they'll get strong in the area. Using the Airbus A321 XLR to destinations that are farther south but lack the demand of the wide body. Many of these destinations have previously been flown with the Boeing 757 and the 767, but these aircraft have already been retired, so these routes were terminated. Such routes include Miami to Recife, Fortaleza, Brasilia, Cordoba, and others. There are many other possible routes that could be added from the other hubs as well. Clearly, American's future in Latin America is very bright, in my opinion, with tons of potential, especially as these countries continue to develop and Americans' planes become more efficient. Things are looking pretty good, and I'm certainly looking forward to what happens in the area. Thanks for watching this video. I hope y'all liked it. I know this was probably not the best airline analysis out there, but if y'all got any questions, comments, criticisms, anything, y'all can post it in the comments down below. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.